Hey guys, June here with another video on a specific guide for one of the roles at Yakamaru, and in this video we're looking at sand north tanking. You don't need to gear for this in any special way, just your standard DPS gear with your shield switch is fine, so I'm not going to cover that at all in this video. This role is best done using ranged, but can also be done with magic, and I'll talk about specific examples of what needs to be done with both styles. I do not recommend using melee for this role because it makes it impossible to assist your stun DPS teammates with the north pool. With all that said, let's get started. When the Mirage phase begins, your first order of business is to tag the sand pool and use devotion, and at that point you want to evoke the stun pool onto you so that it's on neither of these stun DPS. Devotion gives you 10 seconds of damage immunity, at which point you want to use snapshot and rapid fire on the stun pool. If your two stun DPS use onslaught appropriately, the pool should be dead long before devotion wears off. In this clip you can see that one of the stun DPS took forever to use onslaught, and so I spent a little extra time tanking damage that I shouldn't have. Once you've used your two thresholds, you can refocus on the sand pool and switch to your shield. At this point it's simply a matter of rotating defenses to survive long enough for your team to deal with the shark and tendril pools and to come and join you on the sand pool. Because you're the only person in range of the pool, both the blue attack and the quicksand attack are removed from Yakamaru's attack rotation. This leaves you only having to deal with Yakamaru's basic attacks and the occasional jellyfish spawn, which can be dealt with in a few different ways. For ranged users, one of the easiest things to do is to either target the jellyfish with binding shot or tight bindings. Each of these will bind a jellyfish to a specific location for 10 seconds, giving you some reprieve from having to run from them. Magic users can get the same effect by targeting the jellyfish with the spell Entangle. This can bind the jellyfish for up to 24 seconds, though in practice it seems to wear off considerably sooner than that. And lastly, one of the simplest things you can do, and also one of my preferred methods, is you can simply run around the pool in a circular motion and perpetually be outside of melee distance of the jellyfish. Jellyfish only move at walk speed, so you can perpetually stay outside of melee distance, and this is especially useful if the team is doing a very slow mirage, because eventually so many jellyfish will spawn that you won't be able to stun all of them. Since you are Yakamaru's primary target, you will be accumulating damage stacks at this point, so among all the other things, it is important to continue using freedom whenever possible to remove damage stacks. When your team finally makes it to the sand pool, your base tank may choose to evoke it back off onto him. That depends on your team's preference. Once the group moves into range of Yakamaru, there is the danger that he will use the quicksand special, so keep a wary eye out for that. Kill and block the pool together as a group, and you can resume the remaining 50k HP at the center pool like any of the other DPS. That's all there is to sand tanking, guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.